Welcome to Brett Ridgway's Learning for Life. I am very excited about this tune. This is Lesson 1, Part 1 of Miss Mcleod's Reel. I just played through the verse one time. It's actually repeated. I've made mention in the past that so many people just want to learn tunes. They don't really want to learn their instrument. And this tune is a wonderful tool. Now, I really think that all tunes, or I use all tunes as tools, not to teach the tune, but to teach something else. And this tune is simply wonderful for so many reasons. One, it's an easy tune to play. Both the verse and the chorus, we're not going to go above the third fret. Everything's going to be either open 1, 2, or 3. When you play the melody string, it's always going to be open. So there's so many, I'm just giving you some hints. It's a great tune for speed. It's a great tune for learning flat picking as far as pick direction. It's also a great tune to practice left-hand techniques. So things of that nature. This is just a great, great tune. So as we've done in the past, we're going to break this into very, very tiny bite-sized pieces, repeat those pieces over, play them slow, play them fast, play them slow again. And we're just going to build through this verse. And then we'll play it through twice. But I think you're going to have fun with this tune. So one thing I want you to do before you start, I want you to put your ring finger on 1 and your pointer finger on 2. And all I want you to do is stretch 2 to 3, just like this. You're just sliding it up and down. Also, I want you to do is sit there and do this for a while. All right, now there's a reason for this. And maybe you can't do this. Maybe your hand's not big enough to reach that. I want you to feel this. If you can't reach it, you're just going to go 1, 2, and you're going to move up to 3. But if you can, even if it's a stretch, try this and just go 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. All right. And this might sound weird to you, but I want you to think about how this stretches right here to the extent that it's stretching. All right, just sit there and do that. By the way, it's a good hand stretch, actually. So you've done that now. So what we're going to do is start the tune. And we're going to start with our ring finger on 1 and our pointer finger on 2. We have 2 pickup notes, 2, 1. You're going out, back. It's a ditty. Ditty. Just out, back, and then out. So do it at whatever speed you're doing it at, if you can play with me. And then you want to work on your speed. And then you want to do it really, really slow. When you do it really slow, do it with purpose. In other words, pay attention to your going out, back, out. Make clean strokes. And then the melody string open. You're playing diddy bum bum. I would stop here. Just put it on pause. You don't have to turn it off. Just put it on pause. And play that over and over. Build up your speed. Make sure you can play it without thinking about it. And then when you come back, we'll continue. So our next little phrase is we're going to put our middle finger on the middle string at 1. And we're going to simply play out, lift it up, out, out. So you're going out, back, out, and then back on the melody. 1, 0, 1, back on open. 1, O, 1, out on the melody, open. So this is all in the middle. 1, O, 1, and then melody, open. Play it slow on purpose. And again, work your speed up. When you get it up to speed, then slow it down. So let's put it together. Here's what we have. 2, 1, O, open melody. 1, O, 1, melody. Again, work on your speed. Sorry. By the way, this phrase is going to be repeated. So you want to get this down. It's going to be repeated a lot. So if you have that memorized, if you could play it at a slow, a medium, and a faster speed, you're ready to move on. If you can play it at a slow speed and you can't play it at a medium speed, I sincerely would not move on. If you can play it at a medium speed but not a fast speed, I would seriously not move on. Work the speed up in tiny little pieces. When you're finished with the song, you'll have it up to speed. Most people, they'll learn an entire song and never get it up to speed. This way, as you build the song, you're getting it up to speed. So here's what we have. And then we're going to do our next phrase. It's going to be bum, diddy, diddy, diddy for your timing. You're going to put your pointer finger again on 2, your ring finger on 1, and you're going to play bum, diddy, diddy, diddy. Here's what you're playing. 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. That's why I had you do this stretch so you can remember what that feels like. Everything's on the bass string. 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Bum, diddy, diddy, diddy. Now, you might move up. That's fine if you move up. That's not a thing at all. It's not a problem at all. In other words, like this. You would come back down different. You'd use index, middle, ring. When you go back 3, 2, 1. Sorry. Whatever you want to do. 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Singing the numbers actually helps you memorize it. 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. 2, 2, 3. I'm sorry. 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Of course, you got to sing the right numbers. 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so here's what we have. Again. That's your first phrase. So make sure you can play that at a slow speed, at a medium speed, and at a fast speed. I can't express to you how important it is to play it at the fast speed. You say, my fingers won't play the fast. They will. It'll take time. Take the time. So that's your first phrase. Here's your second phrase. The first part's going to be the same without the pickup notes. So you should already know that. So from the beginning, just so you hear it, then you're playing exact same thing, and here's where it switches. You're going down to 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna you're just taking everything almost a step down, but you're going 1, 1, 0, 1, 3, 2, 1. The timing is bum, diddy, diddy, diddy. 1, 1, 0, 1, 3, 2, 1. One, 1, 0, 1, 3, 2, 1. 1, 1, 0, 1, 3, 2, 1. And again, the beauty of pause and replay, you can go through this again and again. So our second phrase is this. Again. So make sure that that second phrase is memorized. We're going to play it from the beginning. All right, here's the great part. Next phrase is pretty much the same as the first. It stops, but it's the same up to that point. Two, 2, 1, 2, and then the middle string. Bum, diddy, bum, bum. 2, 2, 1, 2, open. When we played it the first phrase, it sounded like this. 2, 2, 1, 2, and then we went 3, 2, 1. So instead of doing 3, 2, 1, we're just hitting that middle string. Out, out, back, out, out. So the entire phrase is out, 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 out. I'm sorry. Out, 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 back, out, back, out, out, back, out, out. Sorry about that. Had to think. If you don't think, it's a lot easier. Out, 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 back, out, back, out, out, back, out, out. So from the beginning. One more time, really slow. And then we're going to just finish our last phrase, middle string at 1. Now, we're going to break that up. You're playing in the middle string, 1, 1, 0, 1, back on the melody. You're playing bum, diddy, sorry, bum, diddy, diddy. I'm going to bend this back so you can see it. And then back on 1, and then back open on the middle string. Now don't hold your hand like this. I just want you to see what I'm doing. You're playing bum diddy diddy diddy, bum diddy diddy diddy, out, out, back, out, back, out, back. So this is our last phrase. And then 2, 1, 0, 1, 0. 2, 1, 0, 1, 0. 2, 1, 0, 1, 0. Sorry about that. 2, 1, 0, 1, 0. Diddy, diddy, bum. Out, back, out, back, out. So our last phrase is this. Again, very slowly. So make sure, if you need to repeat any of this, repeat each phrase, get it all done. I'm going to play it from the beginning. One more time, very slowly. And we're going to give you a practice track, nice and slow to play with that. But before we end this, when we go faster, you could play pull off, pull off. So let's go through this again. I'm not going to reteach it, but when you do the 2-1-0, you could do 2 pull-offs. Pull off, hammer on. Now, one thing I want you to notice when you're doing this with your right hand, you're pulling off. So you're not going out, back, out. You're doing pull off. So it's out, out. Now here you're doing a pull off and a hammer on. 1-0, 1, out. So what I want you to notice is your pick here, you're going out, 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 out. Pull off, hammer on, slide, slide, pick 1. So I'm going to do that one more time. I don't want to reteach the whole tune. You need to understand when you're going from a higher note to a lower note, you can do a pull off or a slide. If you go from a lower note to a higher note, you can do a hammer on or a slide, unless it's an open note. So watch again. Pull off, pull off, pull off, hammer on, pull off, hammer on, slide, slide, pull off. Pull off, hammer on, pull off, hammer on to 3. No, that was too slow, but you can slide back to 2, do a pull off, pull off, hammer on, pull off, hammer on, pull off, hammer on, pull off, pull off, pull off, hammer on, pull off. So I'm going to give you a practice track. The tempo is going to be at 102. It's not that fast. And, when you work these left-hand techniques in, it's going to help you with your speed. Don't attempt those until you have the tune memorized. And I really wouldn't even attempt those until you get it up to speed. Because when you have it up to speed, it's not that you're playing it fast, it's that you know the tune. So here we go, 102, have fun with this. It's going to go 3 times through. And as we start this, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then your first 2 notes. All right, here we go. So have fun with that. Use the track a lot. Practice with it as far as it's a good speed. If you could play it up to speed and play it faster than that, that's wonderful. But when you do attempt your left-hand techniques, make sure you get them down before you attempt the practice track. And have fun with that. You have this whenever you want to do it, as often as you want to do it. And I always mention my patrons. If you're watching these lessons, it's because there are those who are giving some sacrificially for this program so that you can have these lessons for free. It helps when you invest in your own learning process. It helps yourself in learning. It also helps to keep this program alive and continuing and going, not only for yourself, but for others as well. So thank you, patrons, for your giving. And thank you to those who might consider becoming a patron. At the $5 entry level, you get a sticker that says, I support traditional music, Brett Ridgway's Learning for Life. It's a very pretty sticker. It looks great on tinted windows on your car. You also get invited to a monthly Zoom meeting, whether it be a workshop or a jam, but we are always learning, we're always teaching, and that is absolutely free, included in the $5 support fund. So I hope to see you next week for your next part of your lesson. Thank you again, patrons, to anyone who might consider becoming a patron. We'll talk to you all soon. God bless.